That's kind of what I said to myself before the season was I got to see this as a good opportunity for me to show that I'm able to come back and handle adversity. So I saw it as a challenge and an opportunity to show some good qualities.
If you had to think, overall health, mental, everything, how are you feeling right now, midway through the season?
Yeah, my body's still holding up, so I think that's the most important thing right now. And obviously, I think team is picking it up here a little bit. We're finding a way to play a little bit better and to find some wins. So if we could just keep rolling here, and I think it'll be a fun rest of the half of the season.
I know you never want to see a guy get injured, but losing Troy so early, you started, I think, 7 straight games a couple different times for this team. Did that help too, just realizing you were the guy and just expecting that sort of workload? Yeah,
I mean, definitely. Like you say, it's always hard, and Troy's such a good guy, so you really feel for him. And I mean, I went through something similar last year, so I definitely understand how he feels and how frustrating that is. But for me to see a lot of game time is basically what I need throughout this year. So just to see a lot of games and really keep building on my game here.
Take us back to your NHL debut. I know maybe not the way you drew it up, but an awesome experience, and I know one you've probably dreamt of for a while.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. It's they come in all shapes and forms, the debut. So, but I mean, it's something you dreamed about since you were a little kid, and not just for me, but also for my family to kind of get to share that. I mean, my parents and everyone, they sacrifice a lot of things and time for me to make it so far that I have. So it's a moment you can share with your family too.
It's good that you can look back at it with a smile, for sure, especially because you followed it with so much success. I mean, what was the highlight for you over those 5 wins in that last month with the Flyers?
I mean, I think just getting that experience and getting the feeling that my game holds up at that level, and it builds confidence in myself that I can play to that level, and I feel like I could play with those guys. So I still have lots to prove. I feel like I got the best in me yet to give. So it's something I gotta keep building here, and I mean, show what I can do down here, and try to help the team to win some games. That's the most important thing I can focus on right now.
Your first few wins were on the road. How nice was it to get that win against Anaheim at home in front of the Philly crowd too?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's special playing on the road too, but obviously you want to play at home in front of the home fans, so it was an awesome experience.
Are you a goalie that likes to see the action right away in the first period? Are you content with facing, 10 shots over the course of the night?
No, I think all goalies like to get a low feel for the pucks. That's the way you get in the game easiest, and you want to be a part. You want to play a big role out there. So the more action, the better.
So when the pucks get through, sometimes we're just doing it to help the goalie. We're just doing it to help Sam get in the game, right? They could use that with Lappy.
Yeah, exactly. As long as the puck doesn't go in the net, I think they're fine.
What is your game day regimen like? What are things that you do to get in the zone, and do you do the same thing every single day?
Yeah, I think most goalies are a little bit superstitious. I think that might be well known, but you don't want to really give off too much what you do. I think that kind of ruins a little bit of that. But I mean, you try to keep a similar routine throughout the game day with get your meals, your naps, how you prepare for the game. Just to treat every game as the same. I feel like that helps when you get into the important games. When you get into playoff games, you kind of have the same feeling going on, that it's just a normal game going on.
So you admit that goalies are weird?
Just a little bit weird.